makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me.
And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Atreus, coming at you with more nerd, geeky news surrounding video games, movies, entertainment, all that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the red subscribe button. We are on the road to 5K. All right. While we're on the conversation of talking about women in Hollywood, I recently began watching, or further along watching, the show Wednesday on Netflix. And I don't know if the show's for me or not, but let me first off start by giving Jenny Ortega her flowers. If you don't know what Wednesday is about the Addams family. I don't know, there's a lot of young people that may watch the videos, but the Addams family is kind of like this old comedic horror type family. Not really horror, but like supposed to be like Halloween themed or scary themed stuff, but like with a comedic thing around it. And the show centers around Wednesday Addams. That's the daughter with the two pigtails and pale look and this, that, and the third. Jenny Ortega delivers a masterclass in act. I don't know if it's a masterclass in acting so much as it is. She just plays this character really well. She is menacing. She's condescending. She is very intelligent. Her eyes in this show are the stuff of nightmares, man. Like she does this thing where she's like, she turns her eyes before she turns her head. Like she'll go and then look, and it's the way that she does it that's really well. But my problem with the show is the problem I have with many shows nowadays, is that this show has so much potential and it's being heavily weighed down by feminist propaganda, like throughout the entire show. I think I'm on episode 5. I haven't finished it, so I'm not really ready to give it a final grade. But it's hard to continue because I started it about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to binge watch it because the dialogue in the show takes you out of it. Now, here's the thing. The show may not be for me. This, for all I know, women everywhere are just like, hooray and all of this bullshit. But for me, the dialogue just takes you completely out of it because the show can't go 5 minutes without putting the feminist propaganda, every 10 minutes they're mentioning the patriarchy, the male gaze, just oppression, and it's just like, Jesus, dude, and it's such a shame because some of the supporting characters are nice, but just Jenny Ortega, to me, the entire Addams family is like the anchor of the show. I don't know if the supporting character is really all that great. I might have misspoke there. Her roommate is okay. The male interest, they're okay. But Jenny herself, Wednesday Addams, is the center of the show. Oh, and also Thing, the little hand. Those two are the core of the show, and it makes it everything. It's everything surrounding her that's outright just garbage. Like I said, they mentioned the patriarchy multiple times. As I said in the last video, why can't you ladies do this? Why can't you uplift women on their own merit, right? If you look throughout this show, all of the men in the show are hilariously incompetent, cowards, can't do anything. The male interests are emotional and soft and helpless, or just outright stupid. And all the women are like the best thing since sliced bread. And it's like you could have such a bigger impact if you just stop trying to rub a man's face in the dirt while you're uplifting the women. You can uplift the women and say, hey, we're women. We can do this too, just as good as you, without having to crap. But because the thing is, I would like to see a show like this do well. I would like to, like, I'm going to finish it. And it's not like, oh, because it has feminist ideology in it that I'm going to give it like a 3 out of 10. No, I think there's a difference between having a woke show and having a bad show. You get what I'm saying? The problem is, and I want people to understand this, the problem has been when you get shows like She-Hulk and Rings of Power and Willow, when you make stuff, when you focus on making stuff woke, a lot of times the show or the movie suffers. And so you give us more to roast it. We get to roast your show because it's bad, for one. We get to roast your show because it's woke, for 2. And we get to roast your show because it's not performing well, for 3. But Wednesday is different. Remember when we did that kind of review on Prey earlier this year, where Prey came out on Hulu and it was woke, but it was actually pretty good, right? It was about a girl. You know, most of that stuff isn't believable, but it was actually good. So if you create a show that's good, it doesn't really matter how woke it is, right? It's good. But Wednesday is so egregious that it's like, please, it's a good show. I'll admit that. I have no problem with admitting that Wednesday is it's an awesome show. You know, the mystery, there are a few contradictions in there. I'll get to one in a second. But there's mystery, there's, you know, you're just following Wednesday, trying to unravel a mystery, and it's pretty good. It's unpredictable. But then you keep tossing this shade like, oh, you're a man, so you're trash. Stop it. You don't have to do that, because now what you're doing is you're taking a show that has 66% of its fans when you could have had 88% of the fan base. Because men, like, a lot of men are here. The first time they hear something about patriarchy, they're going to cut it right off. They're going to cut it right off. The first time they hear something about the male gaze, they're going to cut it right off. The last flaw is Wednesday is a little bit of a Mary Sue character. There's nothing that Wednesday can't do. She beats up men. She's smarter than everybody. She has no emotions. And the show is a little bit over the top, so I can forgive that. I can forgive her being smarter than everybody, being more calm than everybody. I can't really get with her beating up this girl's what, 5'3", and she's beating up big ass dudes. And come on, man, y'all got to learn a way, and that's why I'm not going to give it like a perfect score. But y'all got to find a way to get across your message as a woman in Hollywood without hating men so much that you're taking us out of the experience, because you're breaking my immersion when you do stuff like that. I'm firmly invested in this whole Wednesday story, and then she walks into a freaking diner and beats up 3 big ass boys. I can't, dude. It doesn't make sense. And you can't use the excuse if she has superpowers. No, it don't work like that. I'm sorry. So, it's a good show. I don't know if I can recommend it to everybody. If you're a woman, of course, I'd recommend it to you. But I think most men are going to look at it like, dude, this is too much feminist propaganda. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I will finish it and give a final grade. Right now, I'm teetering on 8, 9 out of 10. I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to y'all later.
Let's go. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib like Dracula's man.